The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. Family members and friends are welcome to be seated in the center section of the auditorium. Also, please take this time to silence your cell phones. No, it might be the general. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023-24 Academic Excellence and Leadership Awards Ceremony. The focus of these evening's awards ceremony is to honor our returning cadets and officers. Returning cadet award winners have also been included in your program. Please stand for the entrance of the official party and remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. Members of the official party for this evening's ceremony are Brigadier General Boris McBurnett, President and Superintendent of New Mexico Military Institute, Colonel Orlando Griego, Dean of Academics and Chief Academic Officer, Colonel Thomas Tate, Commandant of Cadets and Dean of Students, Colonel Jose Porras, Vice Dean of Academics and High School Principal, Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Eisenhower, Professor of Military Science, Command Sergeant Major Sammy Marquez, JROTC Army Instructor, and Lieutenant Colonel Chris Ward, Director of Alumni Relations. Today we recognize returning cadets and officers for their exceptional performance and significant accomplishments during the 2023-24 school year. We are reminded today of our continuing commitment to follow the principles as outlined in our mission statement that reads, "The mission of NMI is to educate, train, and prepare young men and women to be leaders capable of critical thinking and sound analysis, leaders who possess uncompromising character, and leaders able to meet challenging physical demands." Ladies and gentlemen, we begin today's ceremony by introducing our academic dean, Colonel Griego, for the academic awards portion of the program.
Well, welcome everybody. Cadets, ladies and gentlemen of the faculty and staff, Brigadier General McBurnett and Mrs. McBurnett, distinguished guests, friends, I am very pleased to welcome you on behalf of our faculty, staff, and administrators to our celebration of academic excellence. But really, what is the question? What is academic excellence? Confucius once said, "The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence." Academic excellence is similar. Academic excellence is the dedication to learning new knowledge. It is the pursuit of excellence in your chosen path. Having grown up on welfare and attended 14 different schools, I can tell you that education is the key to personal success. I am actually living proof of that as I stand here right now. However, as future leaders of your next generation, actually, you will need to know more, be more committed, and put more effort than those before you. Luckily, your efforts at NMI prepared you to be those type of leaders. The meaning of excellence that we celebrate today is excellence in learning and effort. So, we are here today to honor achievements in learning, academics, leadership, and athletics, the three pillars of the military approach to learning and achievement earned by our cadets. However, their accomplishments certainly would not be possible without the support of two different groups who sit out here today, or they're online as well. The first are parents. So cadets, please recognize your parents. The second group are your faculty and staff. Cadets, please recognize your faculty, staff, coaches, TLAs, and others that supported you. So let's get started. I would like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Jasmine Small, Director of the Franklin Counseling Center, who will be the narrator for today's award ceremony.
Good evening. It is an honor and a pleasure to reward the hard work of our cadets. The awards we are presenting today are to recognize cadet recipients from last spring semester. Lieutenant Colonel Mia Yang, Associate Dean of Mathematics and Science, will present the first awards. For the outstanding student in high school algebra is presented to Grant Maloney. For the outstanding student in high school calculus is presented to Lucas Tong. The outstanding student in high school computer science is presented to Andrew Doe. The outstanding student in high school geometry is presented to Victoria Arnett. The outstanding student in college physics is presented to Lucas Tong. The outstanding student in high school chemistry is presented to Sylvia Shu. The Roswell Geological Society Award for the outstanding student in college geology is presented to Leilon Harris. The outstanding student in high school biology is presented to Jayla Clay. The Natural Sciences Award for demonstrating the greatest aptitude in high school science is presented to Sylvia Shu. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Yang. Vice Dean Colonel Porras will present the next awards for the Humanities Department. Patrick H. Grattan taught at NMMI from 1927 to 1966, the longest record of continuous classroom teaching at the school. He was known to cadets, faculty, and staff in later years affectionately as Pappy and respectfully as the Bard. At P.H. Grattan's funeral in December 1993, Brian J. Grattan referred to his father's second Bible as the plays of William Shakespeare. It is appropriate this scholarship and the requirements be in the name of a beloved but rigorous teacher. We wish to thank former students and associates who have also generously contributed to this endowment. The Patrick H. Grattan Judged Top High School English Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Matthew Garcia. The Patrick H. Grattan Judge Top Junior College or Prep English Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Jose Velasco. We would like to thank the Grattan family for their generous contributions. Now, for the best English student in the 6th class is Amarina Rai. The best English student in 5th class is Matthew Garcia. The best English student in 4th class is Stephen Shu. The best student in 2nd class recipient is Jose Velasco. The best student in English in 1st class recipient is Charlie Melton Hovland. The Modern Languages Department recognizes students at each level of learning who demonstrate excellence in their respective courses. The following students have demonstrated excellence in high school Spanish. First year, Rodolfo Anaya. Second year, Noah Martinez. Third year, Alexander Orozco. Fourth year, Luis Orozco. The following student has demonstrated excellence in college Spanish. Second year, Lorenzo Peral Lopez. The following student has demonstrated excellence in college French. Second year, Amarina Rai. The following students have demonstrated excellence in Chinese. First year, Kira Davis. Second year, Brandon Gunderson. Third year, Clyde Aceves. The John J. Hartnett Award, honoring an outstanding college student in communications, is presented to Hakur Davidson. The John F. Burton Junior High School Oratorical Award in demonstrating excellence in third place, John Williams. Also in third place, Liam Graham. And in first place, Alehi Musani. The Student Publication Photojournalism Leadership Award is presented to Augustine Leisure. Richard K. Davis, a 1948 high school graduate, established the Frank T. Rice Alumni Memorial Creative Writing Award in honor and in memory of his friend and professor, Frank T. Rice, NMMI Junior College class of 1934. As a professor, Frank Rice distinguished himself as an inspiring teacher who instilled creativity in writing. He was a 5-year cadet from Albuquerque, New Mexico, graduating as a cadet major in the upper quarter of his class. Mr. Rice continued his education at the University of New Mexico and Cornell University. Philip Douglas Cook, high school graduate in 1911 and junior college graduate in 1913, was a 6-year cadet who exemplified all of the most important aspects of a cadet at New Mexico Military Institute. He thrived in every aspect of the Corps. He excelled in every academic subject, and he was an immensely talented writer. During his sophomore year of college, Philip Cook won both the Rice Creative Writing Contest and the Fulton Academic Writing Contest. After completing 15 hours of college English courses, he also graduated with the only English concentration that has been awarded since 2006. He was ranked second in his graduating class, after which he enrolled in New Mexico Tech University, where he subsequently earned a degree in electrical engineering. Beginning in spring 2021, through a generous faculty donation, the Prose and Poetry Awards, formerly distributed through the Frank Rice Writing Contest, now also includes his name in memoriam. For prose, first place, Beverly Hilton. James Frank Thompson began teaching at NMMI in 1964 and retired in 1996. The first 10 years, he taught English and an art class or two. When the New Mexico Board of Education required NMMI to develop a full art program in the early 70s, Colonel Thompson did it, often physically involved in building the art department. Thompson's philosophy of education was that learning is a joyful experience. Over the years, he taught thousands of students who learned a lot about English and art, created a lot of art, and had lots of fun. The Outstanding High School Student Award, awarded the James F. Thompson Award for Art, is Sua Kim. The Outstanding New Choir Member is presented to Kai Nguyen. The Outstanding Music Performance is presented to Caroline Lindsay. The Outstanding New Cadet Band Member receives the Captain Jack Fletcher Award. This year's honoree is Ravi Barboso do Nascimento Silva. The Outstanding Bugler Award is presented to Hans Johnson. Thank you, Colonel Porras. Staff Sergeant Phoenix Michael of the United States Marine Corps will present the next award. Oh, no. The next awards will be presented by Major Cody Northrup, Associate Dean of Social Sciences and Leadership, Business and Criminal Justice. Staff Sergeant Phoenix Michael couldn't be here today. The Semper Fidelis U.S. Marine Foundation Award to an outstanding student of high school music is presented to Taiki Prasifon. Thank you. The Aline Hinkle McQuitty and Marion Fell Hinkle Award for American History is presented to Sydney Robbins. The Outstanding College Student in World History is presented to Andrew Jackson. The Outstanding Student in High School World History is presented to Adrian Themis. The Outstanding High School Student in Global Studies is presented to Amarina Rai. The Woodman of the World Award to an outstanding high school student of American history is presented to Elizabeth Garcia Marquez. The Outstanding High School Student in Financial Literacy is presented to Evaristo Tenorio. The Outstanding Student in College American Military History is presented to Jose Velasco. The Outstanding Student in College Business is presented to Hunter Martin. The outstanding student in high school general business is presented to Tayo Kayonaga. The outstanding student in college economics is presented to Leon Mueller. The outstanding student in high school computer literacy is presented to Matthew Cow. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Northrup. A number of our cadets have received prestigious scholarships and awards in the spring 2024 semester. We would like to re-acknowledge our young men and women who have received these awards. Please stand and be recognized. Stand up and be recognized. We now turn to the special category of awards. Presenting the Teen Leadership Awards will be Colonel Porras. The Leadership Roswell 2024 Teen Leadership Institute teaches students to develop confidence, teamwork skills, trust, and communication. Several NMMI cadets attended this event. As a result, the TLI awarded educational scholarships to the following cadets: Victor Emmanuel Barbosa Nunez da Silva, and Lauren Assis Mafort. Thank you, Colonel Porras. Colonel Orlando Griego will present the following awards. The First in Class awards are based on class standing. First in Class for the 6th class: Amarina Rye, Grantlyn Grant, Caitlin Lackey, Kira Davis. Grantlyn Grant. First in Class for 5th class: Grant Maloney, Leon Kaufman Martinez, Lucas Tang, Ravi Barbosa do Nascimento Silva, Sylvia Shu, and Victoria Arnett. First in class for the fourth class, Cohen Tomasitz, Giovanna De Sousa, Lauren Assis Mafort, Matthew Cow, and Victor Emmanuel Barbosa Nunez da Silva. And the first in class for the second class is Ashlyn Stevens, Jasmine Nicholson, Jonah Lopez, Jose Velasco, and Mario Sandoval. Thank you, Colonel Griego. This conducts the Class of 2024 Fall Academic Excellence Awards ceremony. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Duran, who will be the narrator for the Commandant's Awards.
So thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Small. We will now transition the leadership portion of the program. The Military Excellence Awards will be presented by representatives from the NMMI staff, the Senior Army Instructor, and the Commandant of Cadets. The Superintendent will present awards for significant leadership performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Lee from the American Legion will present the American Legion School Award. The American Legion School Award is presented to a cadet in recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. The recipient of this award is Cadet Ren Smith. Thank you, Commander Lee. Command Sergeant Major Marquez will present the JROTC Awards. The Color Guard Commander Award recognizes the commander of the JROTC High School Color Guard team for her dedication and leadership throughout the school year. The Color Guard High School Commander for the 2023-24 school year is Cadet Molly Ryan. The Association of the United States Army Medal is presented to the JROTC cadet who is recognized for outstanding leadership and academic achievement. This year's recipient is Cadet Tegan Maloney. The Special Forces Association 95th Chapter Award, which is presented to a cadet who demonstrates a high level of leadership, education, and a determined skill and ability to train others. This year's recipient is Cadet Logan Reedy. The U.S. Army Recruiting Cadet Command Award. This award is presented to the JROTC cadet in recognition of outstanding achievement and contributions to the JROTC program. This year's recipient is Cadet Kira Davis. The U.S. Army Recruiting National Scholar Athlete Award is presented to the top 2 cadets who have excelled in the NMMI sports program and have consistently maintained a GPA of 3.0 or above. This year's recipient is Cadet Michael Lackey. The Military Officers Association of America Award is awarded annually to an outstanding cadet who has demonstrated exceptional potential for military leadership as a member of the Reserve Officer Training Corps. This year's recipient is Cadet Molly Ryan. The Reserve Officers Association is presented to a cadet in recognition of outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership ability. This year's recipient is Cadet Clyde Aceves. Thank you, Cadet Sergeant Major Marcus. Lieutenant Colonel Eisenhower will present this award. The New Mexico Sons of America Revolution Award is presented to a college and high school cadet who demonstrates a high degree of merit with respect to leadership qualities, soldiering bearing, and excellence. This year's recipient is Leonel Harris. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Eisenhower. Colonel Tate, Commandant of Cadets, will present the next awards. The Sam and Henry Pick Award for the most improved high school cadet, and each troop will be presented to the following cadets. In Alpha Troop, Jose Luis Carrillo. Bravo Troop, Cadet Jonathan Juan Yu. Charlie Troop, Cadet Latinia Jimenez. And for Delta Troop, Cadet Connor Kent. Headquarters Troop, Cadet Hans Johnson. The Colonel Eben R. Buck Wiles, 1930 high school graduate, 1932 junior college graduate award, is given to the best high school new cadet of the year for each troop. Colonel Wiles was a 1930 and a 1932 graduate of NMMI, a former professor of military science, and a former superintendent. This year's Wiles Awards are presented to the following cadets. Alpha Troop, Cadet Tegan Calvert. Bravo Troop, Cadet Tayo Kiyonoga. Charlie Troop, Cadet Alexei Yelman-Nelhoff. Delta Troop, Cadet Caitlin Lackey. Headquarters Troop, Cadet Sandra Senna. The Charles D. Fuller, 1933 junior college graduate, award recognizes high school cadets with extraordinary marksmanship capabilities. The high school cadet firing the highest score in rifle completion is Cadet Emilio Peng.
I love you too.
The most improved high school cadet shooter is Cadet Emiliano Camacho Olivaria. The Commandant's Award for Dismounted Drill is presented to the cadet leader with the most outstanding unit performance in all the categories of cadet drill and competition performance. This year's recipient is Cadet Taiki Prasentanphone. The Lieutenant General Winfield W. Scott, Jr. Honor Award is presented to a cadet who, during his or her period as a cadet on campus, most represents the description of honor as stated by Thomas H. Thompson, class of 1927, Pulitzer Prize winner, and displayed on the Bronco statue. This year's award is a frame medallion, and the awardee's name is added to the honor statue in the Lieutenant General Winfield W. Scott HR Honor Room in Lusk Hall. Colonel Tate will present the Winfield Scott Honor Award and Scholarship for the 2024 and 2025 school year. This year's recipient is Cadet Charlie Melton Hovland. Thank you, Colonel Tate. Brigadier General McBurnett, President and Superintendent of NMI, will present the next awards. The Colonel Andres M. Martone, United States Army, 1989 high school graduate, 1991 junior college graduate, Best Yearling Cadet Award is given to a high school yearling in each troop who has learned to lead through observation while maintaining the highest standard of personal appearance, deportment, and grades. This year's recipients are Alpha Troop Cadet John Sandoval, Bravo Troop Cadet Eloise Gabler, Charlie Troop Cadet Matthew Simonsa, Delta Troop Cadet Jose Lerma, Headquarters Troop Cadet Miguel Garcia, the Colonel Andres M. Martone, United States Army, 1989 high school graduate, 1991 junior college graduate, Best Old Cadet Award is awarded to a cadet in each troop who has returned at the beginning of the year as an old cadet and has met the standards throughout the year and demonstrated outstanding characteristics of leadership, deportment, academics, and core life. This year's recipients are Charlie Troop Cadet Emilio Peng, Foxtrot Troop Cadet Jasmine Nicholson, Headquarters Troop Cadet Jonas Pope, The Rear Admiral and Mrs. David R. Ellison, United States Navy Army retired, Servant Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a returning third class and second class cadet who demonstrates competence in each of the three pillars of leadership, who displays selfless and timeless traits of servant leadership. Each recipient will receive a scholarship for the 2024-2025 school year. The second class recipient is Cadet Jessamine Wignall. The Department of the Army Superior Cadet Award is awarded to the cadet in each ROTC class with the highest academic and physical achievement in the junior ROTC program. The following high school cadets will receive this year's Superior Cadet Awards. Let 1, Cadet Grant Grantlin. Let 2, Cadet Leon Kaufman. And let 3, Cadet Victor Barbosa. Thank you, General McBurnett. Lieutenant Colonel Eisenhower, Professional Military Science, will present the Brooks Fraser Award. The G. Brooks Fraser Award, 1964 Memorial Leadership Award, is presented annually to a returning second-class cadet contracted with ROTC, who expects to achieve his or her commission in the United States Army. He or she must be a troop commander or higher in his or her first-class year, and in the upper 10% of his or her class. This year's recipient is Cadet Jose Velasco. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Eisenhower. Lieutenant Colonel Ward, Director of the Alumni Relations and Institutional Advancement, will present the next awards. The Lewis and Lorraine Widger Memorial Sabre Award was established in 2008 by Mr. Charles L. Widger, 1977 junior class graduate, and is to be awarded to a returning leader in headquarters troop in memory of Mr. Widger's parents, Lois and Lorraine Widger. This year's Widger Sabre and Sam Brown Belt will be presented to Cadet Clyde Aceves. The Colonel H.D. Chips Woodruff, United States Air Force retired, 1938 junior college graduate, Memorial Sabre is given to a returning second class selected for a leadership role. This year's recipient is Cadet Elisea Streeter. The Orell Saber is given in memory of Colonel G. Seth Orell, 1929 high school graduate and 1931 junior college graduate, and in honor of his son, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick H. Orell, United States Army retired, 1963 high school graduate and 1965 junior college graduate, both of whom commanded squadrons in their first class year as cadets. The Orell Saber is presented to Cadet Stephen Shue. The John C. Lusk, 1986 high school graduate and 1988 junior college graduate Memorial Saber is presented to a second classman who has completed a minimum of 3 years at NMI and is qualified to be a cadet officer next year. They must have demonstrated outstanding leadership and preferably be seeking a career in the military. This year's Lusk Memorial Saber is presented to Cadet Evan Kennedy. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Ward. Colonel Tate, Commandant of Cadets, will present the next two awards. The Samuel McGoodwin NMMI Award. The family of Brigadier General Samuel Goodwin, U.S. Army retired, class of 1937, presents a saber each year to the cadet who has demonstrated outstanding abilities and excellence in performance of duties. This year's General Goodwin Saber is presented to Coelho Clarici. The Commandant's Saber is presented by the Commandant of Cadets to a cadet for excelling in all areas of cadet life, including academic achievement, athletic participation, involvement in extracurricular activities, demonstrated military proficiency, motivation, and leadership to the Corps by personal example. This year's winner of the Commandant's Saber is Cadet Matthew McCargish. Thank you, Colonel Tate. Colonel Grego, Academic Dean, will present the Dean's Saber. The Dean's Saber is presented by the Academic Dean to a cadet for excelling in all areas of cadet life, especially outstanding in academic achievement. This accomplishment is not only an individual one, but is reflective on the setting a superior academic example in and out of the classroom. This year's Dean's Saber is awarded to Cadet Devin McMullen. Thank you, Colonel Grego. Thank you. Brigadier General McBurnett will present the next three awards. The Mildred K. Anderson Award is presented to the top female cadet in the second class. The recipient receiving a saber and $500 is Cadet Ashlyn Stevens. The James K. Anderson Award is presented to the first sergeant who best demonstrated the qualities of duty, honor, and achievement and who is returning for junior college. Receiving a saber and $500 is Cadet Michael Lackey. The Superintendent's Saber is presented by the Superintendent and President of New Mexico Military Institute to a cadet for excelling in 3 cornerstones of the Institute. He or she has performed in the academic environment by attaining above a 3.0 GPA, and the leadership arena by attaining one of the highest ranks available to a second-classman, and in the athletic arena by maintaining a high level of physical fitness and stamina. This year's recipient of the Superintendent Saber Award is Cadet Jasmine Nicholson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we invite our Superintendent, Brigadier General McBurnett, to the podium for his closing comments.
Colonel Griego, Colonel Tate, I want to thank both of you and your faculty and staff for this great, well-planned event. It's great to see how many outstanding cadets were awarded from last year. Academic excellence, leadership, and physical fitness are hallmarks of the great New Mexico Military Institute education. At the beginning of next semester, you will find yourself as one of the recipients of these awards again. And for everybody out there who didn't win, it can be you too. Dedicate yourself to being the best in one of the 3 categories that you can be. This activity is the formal close to the last semester. Tomorrow morning, we'll be here again, starting the formal beginning of the fall semester. Good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Cadets, quietly remain in your seats until directed by the regimental commander to allow our guests to exit the auditorium.